Hello, hi. Um, this is going to be a rant. It's not a critique of the films. There are some brilliant critiques out there of The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. This is just going to be a rant. There's a lot to get off my chest. I don't know how I'm going to say it, in what sort of order, so it's just going to be a complete who knows. I don't know how long it's going to go on for. So, where do I begin? At the beginning, I guess. I first see Star Wars back in 77, 78 in England. And it blew my mind. It blew my mind. I was just instantly hooked within that universe. I'd never seen anything like it, never. And like many other people, it just felt so real. It just felt so as if you could reach out and touch it and then climb into the screen and you'd be there. You'd be in Mos Eisley or you'd be on Tatooine, or it was incredible experience. And you know, like many of you watching this now, it just transfers you to a place that feels like home. It just feels right. It felt right. And those three original films are just, they're magical. They really are just magical. I've never experienced anything like that since. And The Empire Strikes Back, what can you say? It's just a beautiful film. Everything was right with that. Everything, you know, the music, the action, the pace, everything. It was just, you just felt as if you wanted to be there. You just felt so immersed within that galaxy, and it's just one of those things where it just lifts you, you know, and you're just within the adventure, and you care for these characters. You care desperately for these characters. And at the end of The Empire Strikes Back, and you got Lando and Chewie going off in the Falcon, and there's Luke and Leia on the frigate, and that music, you know, the music at the end there, you just think, holy shit, man! It was just mind blowing. And these characters you desperately cared about. And when it all ended in '83 with the Return of the Jedi and Lucas saying that there's going to be no more, you kind of thought, okay, yeah, well, maybe not. You always kind of hoped that there was going to be something. And I think it was about '91 when the books come out, the Timothy Zahn books, and they were the first books since Jedi, which, yeah, we took in and loved them. They were great, brilliant. You know, it opened the whole sort of world to an expanded universe. And the expanded universe wasn't really my kind of cup of tea. There was some stories in there which is ridiculous. You know, it's so far fetched. It's not. Each to their own. Each to their own. You know, and I kind of lost interest in that. But I always had the original films. The original films were always the base. And so when I was a kid, I left school and got a job, grew up a little bit, and I always kind of sort of carried it with me. You know, as you get older, things become more important, and you know, Star Wars was always. It's always there. It's always in the background, you know, and I carried that with me for years. But when the prequels were announced, it's like, wow, geez, that was so exciting, You know, I just thought, wow, we're going back to that galaxy and we're going to see these wonderful things again. You know, you just didn't know what to expect. You knew that Darth Vader was going to meet Obi-Wan Kenobi, and you know, but you just didn't know the adventure that was awaiting you. And we got what we got, you know. Like them or loathe them, they are what they are. But they're a story, and it's a good story. It's a very good story, depending on the CGI and the characters and the costumes and whatever else. You know, there's a rich story behind there. For me, it just felt a little bit rushed towards the end. I think with Revenge of the Sith, it was all coming to one point, and the whole thing was just, well, you got a lot of story to actually end up at one point within one film. And yeah, I think it could have been paced, the whole trilogy could have been paced a lot better. The CGI was just over the top. But, you know, they are what they are. And, you know, not my favourite, but certainly stand up against what the fuck we've got now, which is this. I can't begin to even describe to you the disappointment of this new trilogy. I mean, I'm sure there's many out there that can share it, but personally, this is wrong. This is really, really wrong. You've had 35 years virtually to come up with a story that would have blown the original trilogy probably away. 35 years, and look what we've got. I don't know where this is going to end. I honestly don't know where the hell this is going to end, because the Last Jedi, it was appalling. It was an appalling film, and you've got nowhere to go from this. Nowhere. You've got characters that nobody gives a fuck about. Nobody gives a fuck about Rey, Finn, Poe. They're just empty characters that are just, to me, are a complete waste of time, an absolute waste of time. And what annoys me, and obviously, you know, there's a whole movement now that this fan base has hitched onto. It's the upper echelon of Disney and Lucasfilm that are fucking this up. Major fuck ups. But they don't seem to care. They don't seem to do anything about it. It's just what they say is right, and what they do is right, and they're self-serving, and they're self-fucking righteous. And the agendas and all this shit that you don't need in a Star Wars film, and all this bullshit that we were faced with, like the fucking Last Jedi, man. I walked out of that cinema, and it was actually on my birthday. So my birthday is December, and when they first announced the new trilogy, and it was going to be December, and I thought, man, I thought, this is unbelievable. I said, it's all my Christmases and birthdays come at once. It's like, yeah, great. And when we went to see the Force Awakens, oh boy, I was so excited. And the group of us went there. My family took me. So birthday, some friends over, and I had to sit there and feign excitement, because I just thought I didn't want to seem ungrateful, but inside I was thinking, what the fuck have I just watched? Who the hell is this girl with these powers that just seem to appear, you know? And she's never flown a ship in her life. and that she can fly the Falcon. It was just bullshit. It's just bullshit. And as the film went on, I was thinking, you know what, this is not working out. This is not. I'm not enjoying the story. The character, the way they sort of interacted together with Finn and Rey, fucking annoying. And then we met Han and Chewie, and it was so good to see them back on screen, man. Because that's the only reason why I probably went to go and see The Force Awakens. My hero, Han Solo. Since day one, my hero. You know, everyone loves Luke, and Han to me was he was the badass. He was really just the guy, the cocky guy who had the cool ship. You know, he just shot first and asked questions later. He was just a cool looking guy. You know, just the outfit. I just wanted to be Han Solo when I was a kid, and I probably still do. But yeah, to see him and Chewie back on screen, yeah, brilliant. The way his character was written, I don't know. Fuck. The way that he went out, I come out of that cinema and I was like, okay, Star Wars now has just basically lost one of its greatest characters, and I've lost one of my heroes, and I'm not sure where I can go with this, but you know, we still went to see Luke in The Last Jedi. That's going to fucking kick off, and it's all going to be brilliant, and he's going to kick ass, and you know, the Force is going to be fucking forced shit everywhere, and just it's going to be fucking awesome. Shit me. Solo's death was just, to me, a fucking travesty, because the way The Force Awakens ended with fucking Rey handing the lightsaber to Luke, and to me the way it should have ended would have been, imagine this, you got Han, Leia and the Falcon, they land on X2, walk those steps, Leia hands the lightsaber to Luke, got Han in the background, they're looking at each other, fucking brilliant. You just think to yourself, I can't wait for this next film because it's going to be fucking awesome. This is the big three are back together. That's all I wanted to see. There's the big three back on the screen for one big adventure, you know. And I'm sure Harrison Ford could have probably just done one more, you know. I don't think he had to go out on the first one, because the way he went out, man, I just. But yeah, you imagine that. You imagine just seeing those three together at the end of The Force Awakens, and you just, I'd be fucking, well, yeah, in my seat. Yeah. But it was not to be. It was not to be. And it's never to be. You know? We've lost the opportunity to produce, or they've lost the opportunity to produce one of the greatest trilogies, with their agenda, with their fucking new way that they want to take Star Wars. I've got no fucking interest now. No interest. When The Last Jedi came out, again on my birthday, went to see it, and I sat there. I just couldn't believe the shit that I was watching. I just could not believe that the whole fucking Canto Bight, Rose Tico, Holdo, just fuck me, just please let this film end. let the Jedi end and let this fucking film end, because, but the biggest travesty was Luke. I mean, the biggest travesty of all time was that you've got one of the greatest cinematic characters of all time, one of the most best known characters of all time, as virtually some old tramp living on a fucking island somewhere, wanking off sea creatures, you know, and what fucking drugs were you taking, Rian Johnson? What drugs were you taking? Because I tell you now, don't fucking share them. Do not share your drugs, Rian Johnson, because they are pretty fucked up. I walked out of that cinema broken. Broken. I was just like, this can never go anywhere that would be even remotely interesting for me now. Nowhere. Carrie Fisher's dead. The whole fucking the Mary Poppins thing. Jesus. Oh man, oh man. Canto Bight, the whole, it's all, oh, fuck me. I don't know how J.J. Abrams can pull this together. J.J. Abrams, as far as I'm concerned, is not a fucking great director, producer, whatever. When they said to him, when they said about he was going to produce The Force Awakens, I was kind of like, okay, yeah. Well, he's done Star Trek, so that's okay. And you say, oh, I'm a massive Star Wars fan, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. It's as if when Disney done the whole deal with Lucasfilm, it's as if they've gone, JJ, we've bought Lucasfilm, go make a Star Wars film quickly, go on, go, JJ. Okay, come on. And this is the fucking shit you come up with. I know there's a lot of people that love the fucking the Force Awakens, each to their own, you know. Not my bag, not my cup of tea. There was these films, to me, they seem like science fiction films but with Star Wars music. You know, I've got no vested interest in these. I don't know. I just don't. I think now it's time for Star Wars to end, because if Rian Johnson wants to go off and produce a trilogy with in the galaxy and it's not connected to the Skywalker family, fuck, go off and do it, mate. Because I got no fucking interest in what you've got to do, what you've got to say. You watch that bomb, that will bomb, you know. But Disney now, they're in this high and fucking mighty kind of, well, we're in command and we know exactly what's good for you. They're like fucking politicians. You know. They know exactly what's good for you and what's right and what's wrong. And woe behold if you sort of go against them, because it's like, well, you know, you're sexist and you're racist if you don't sort of agree with their policies. Holy shit. I don't know. Kathleen Kennedy, you know, she's gone to ground. Haven't heard nothing from her since all this exploded. This is a Star Wars TV action series coming on, apparently. Whatever. I'm just done. I'm just done with it. You know, I was actually looking forward to the Solo movie. I thought, Han Solo, yeah, my hero, great character. Yeah, I'll be interested in his backstory. Now, I've seen the trailers and I'm thinking, okay, so this is not going to end well. I just got a feeling it's not going to end well at all. It doesn't even look like Han Solo. I mean, I don't know. I think Disney have shot themselves in the foot, in both feet. They probably kneecapped themselves as well. But yeah, I just feel now that this whole thing is done, and it's such a shame because I loved it. I did love it, and I was so excited for this whole new trilogy, and I just thought that it would open up new avenues for, you know, sort of future films, and keep on the Skywalker saga and the family line. But fucking Ray, man, I just don't understand. I just don't understand how they think that this is a good character. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's and it seems to be with the whole agenda as well, that, you know, it's got to be a strong female, and the fucking last. It's all been said. It's all been said. So you know exactly what's what. It's all been said. I don't have to go over whole ground on this. But I really seriously hope that Disney fucking bombs on this, because they deserve it. They really do. They've taken something that was so special and so wonderful to millions and millions of people. And this, do you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. You don't know what you're talking about. You have no clue. You like that? That's dead. That's gone. That's finished. Yeah. Come with us, because we know what's good. We're going in this direction. You don't want the old direction? Shit. You know? Old characters? No. You'll come with us. We've got diversity. We've got strong women. Fuck me. I just think now that it's just a crazy situation to be in. It's not. It's a very unpleasant situation. We're just at a complete crossroads. It's either a crossroad or it's a dead end. Whichever way this goes, man, I'm probably not going to be there. You know? My girlfriend thinks I'm probably insane doing this, because she says, "Oh, it's only a film." No. It's never just a film. Never. No. You know what I'm talking about. But, you know, we've got the likes of Abrams and Johnson and Kennedy at the controls of this ship, this fucking ship, this Titanic 2. And before the dark times, before Disney, things were open. You know, we could have thought that, you know, there's so much opportunity. So much opportunity that there'd be so many new horizons, so many avenues to explore. And, you know, with the old characters, we just wanted those back. We just wanted to see them again. And it's never to be, and that's really sad. Really sad. Just, you would never see those characters on screen again. And I can never forgive them for that. Never. Fuck them. Yeah. I think this is actually near the end of my rant, so I just wanted to put my thoughts out there. This is not a classy video. I don't even know how to do video editing, or the sound's probably crap. I don't know. But I just wanted to get my voice out there, and if somebody likes it, then great. If not, then no problem. But I wish you all the best, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Thank you.